Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the last 10 books tag. I was tagged by E.D. Lewis Reviews. Thank you very much for tagging me. His channel will be linked down below. This tag was originally created by Mark Nash, and I will have his channel linked down below and the original video as well. All the prompts for this tag will be down in the description if you want to do this one. Prompt 1 is the last book you didn't finish. That would be the Book of Three by Lloyd Alexander, which is a middle grade fantasy book. And there really wasn't anything wrong with it. It was a very cute middle grade fantasy series, but I did not finish it because it wasn't quite complicated enough for me. I guess middle grade is not my thing, and that's okay. I mean, I'm almost 40. It's okay to not like something. Prompt 2, the last book you reread. And in January, I reread Spirit Bound by Rochelle Mead, which is the 5th book in the Vampire Academy series. Love the series. I could always reread these books. It's just, my popcorn and candy reads. Anytime is the best time. Prompt 3, the last book you bought. And this is actually the only book that I have bought all this year. So this is my book for the first 3 months of 2021, which is pretty impressive. Like, I've resisted the urge to buy books, other than some gifts, gift cards, and free ebooks. But the one ebook that I did buy is the If I Die Before I Wake anthology bind up of volumes 1 through 3. I recently did a review of volume 4, and I loved that anthology. So I knew I had to buy volumes 1 through 3 and check them out and see if I love this anthology so much because I just love creatures and this was a creature edition, or if the stories really are that fantastic. And I think it is the latter. So I'm excited. That's one I had to have. Prompt 4, last book you said you read but didn't. I don't do that, but the last one would be back in high school. I had a high school English class where we had to do a oral book review once a month on a book of our choice that we read outside of class. And I read a lot of Dean Koontz and John Saul books that year, one a month for the school year. But there was one month that I remember I only read half the book in time for the oral book review, and I had to make up what happened in the whole second half. Just a bunch of nonsense, and I think I still got a passing grade on it, but that was the last book I said that I read that I didn't. I think I finished it afterwards because it was a good book. I don't remember which one that was. I believe it was a Dean Koontz book, but I don't remember which one. I mean, we are at my 20-year reunion, so that was a while ago. Prompt 5, last book you wrote in the margins of. I don't do that either. I don't like to write in my books, and I don't like to stop in the middle of reading to write something down. Like, that takes away from the reading experience for me. And I'm trying to figure out what the full reading experience is from reading a book. So I don't make my notes until after I'm done reading it. But in college, I did highlight a lot of textbooks, and so that I could go back before a test and just read the important highlighted bits. I would take notes on a notebook from textbooks as well, but that is about it. I don't write in books. Prompt 6, last book you had signed. And that would be Domain by Mike Barron. This is a indie horror book that I got at a Wyoming Comic-Con. And it is signed by the author. And not exactly sure what this one is about, but I know that it has 90s nostalgia, pretty sure. And I'm looking forward to it. Prompt 7, the last book you lost. That would definitely be Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. If I can figure out the editing magic, I'm pretty sure I can. I will insert a clip of me realizing that book is lost. I'm definitely going to have to replace that. 15, author. Do you have a book with an author with the same initials as me? Whoa, that is hard. I know if I can find it. Wasn't it Jansen's? Where is it? Where is it, Jansen? Oh, let's see. Or was it mine and I got rid of it? Oh, that would be so sad. I don't have Frankenstein in this house? What's wrong with me? I don't have that book. Apparently I don't have a copy of Frankenstein in this house. Yep, that was the moment. Caught on film. Prompt 8, the last book that you had to replace. I haven't lost a lot of books or damaged a lot of books. I try to take really good care of my books. There are some books that I have replaced really horrible editions with better ones, and I do that with my favorite books. And the last one that I replaced one edition for another is The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb, after I realized that this is like a favorite series. A new favorite series, hooray! So I had to have these gorgeous special editions. I had just a mass market paperback reading copy, and which I like to get, whatever edition is the cheapest when I'm reading a book. And then if it's a favorite book, maybe then I can splurge on something fancy. Prompt 9, the last book you had an argument over. Arguing over books is not my style. If someone tries to argue with me over a book, I squash that real quick. Because everyone is allowed to have their own opinion, and I like hearing everyone's opinion. And if you try to argue with me about a book, I will kill you with kindness and change the subject. And prompt 10 is the last book you couldn't get a hold of. I don't usually go looking for one specific book and then realize I can't get a hold of it if I can't find it. I'm more of a search for hidden treasures kind of person. I go into used bookstores with maybe a list of authors or books that I might be interested in getting, and if I find one, I'm like, woohoo! But, one that I couldn't get a hold of, I just keep looking. Eventually, I'm going to find it. That is the thrill of the chase. But one that I will say that I couldn't get a hold of when I wanted to read it recently, not because I can't buy it anywhere, is because I'm trying not to buy any books lately. So usually I can find them on Scribd or at the library, or I have them. I have so many of the books that I want to read. So usually I don't have a problem, but in the case of The Devil All the Time by Donald Ray Pollock, I wanted to read that this month, and it's not anywhere for free. So if I want to read that book, I have to buy it. So still deciding on that one. If I end up having time with my wild and crazy March of the Mammoths TBR, then I will buy that one. I think that'll be just fine. So that was the last 10 books tag. I had a lot of fun doing this tag. If you would like to do it, consider yourself tagged. If you like this video, you can hit like and subscribe. And I will be back every Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Sundays with another book-related video. Thanks for watching. Bye.